Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. I'm so happy that you chose to stop by today. So today's video is going to be part 3 of my decorating for Valentine's. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so now it's time to decorate my kitchen, and this is the perfect place for my fake bake. If you haven't seen any of those videos, go and check those out. So when I first did the walkthrough through this house and I noticed all of the cabinets in this kitchen, I fell in love with the idea of wanting to showcase my dishes. So because I am on a tight budget, I was not able to replace them with glass doors. So the next best thing for me was to remove the doors, and this way now I am able to see my dishes. On the opposite side of the kitchen, I still have more cabinets that I'm still debating if I should do the same thing or just leave them as they are. So on this counter, I tried to do the same try to keep it as minimal as I could. So I tried my best not to overdo it with the whole Valentine's decor. This set of bowls that I'm about to show you, those I actually thrift them. I was surprised that they still look fairly new. I don't think they ever were used, to come to think of it. They still had the original price on them, and I love that each one of them had its own pattern. And this is the closer look here, and I love how everything combined with each other. And I think this is enough for me, and of course this side of the counter. So now it's time to decorate the coffee area / coffee bar, if you want to call it a coffee bar. So before, I used to have my espresso machine and my coffee maker and my coffee grinder, you name it. If it was anything that had to do with coffee, it was on that counter. But then it started feeling very overwhelmed, so I took everything away and chose just to keep my coffee maker there. And yes, I will be showing you quite a big selection of coffee mugs. I love my coffee mugs, especially if they're Ray done. I do have a collection of them. To be honest with you, when my first idea was to remove the doors, because that is actually what I wanted to be displaying were my mugs. But then it was one too many. I didn't like really how it looked, so I just went ahead and left them in my hutch. So I think that was a good decision. But maybe, I'm not too sure just yet, maybe that's where on the other side of the kitchen, on the other cabinets, I'll probably be able to display them there if I choose to remove the doors. If not, then I think they're perfect where they're at, which is in my hutch. So the next project that I have in store for myself will be tackling the tile on the wall. I'm not crazy about the color, and I guess because the kitchen is small, it makes it look smaller. So by painting it a lighter color, it will give it the illusion that the kitchen is wider, if that makes any sense. I'm also not too crazy about the counter. Now, maybe that's why it's not doing it for me, but for now I have to live with that counter. Of course, I have to live with what I got. So that's fine for now, but in the near future, I will be tackling the counters in this kitchen, but one thing at a time. Here on the kitchen island, the only thing I did to it was to give it a fresh coat of paint, and I added a cute little stencil. Yes, I do collect rolling pins. Now on the top, the only thing I did was to add that plate-shaped heart, and I think to me that was enough because I think I overdid it on the opposite side. So here are the doors that I was talking about. Not too sure if I want to remove them or just leave them be. But I'm still thinking about that. Anyway, so now it's the second day, and that plate and the big basket that I had there wasn't really working for me, so I just went ahead and moved that, and instead placed this vase with these cute little tulips on them. Now here I am showing you how dark for me. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but that it is, that window really doesn't give me much light, natural light. This skylight on the other hand does. And this, I have one here in the kitchen and the other one is in the living room that you might be able to see how bright it is. Now when I shut these off, maybe you'll get a more of an idea of how it's not too bright. Maybe right now you probably can't tell, but during the nighttime, even with the lights on, it is still not bright enough for me. Which is why I want to paint, well, everything in that kitchen, because it will give me the illusion that it's brighter in there. And not only that, also give me the illusion that my kitchen is bigger than what it naturally is. I really don't know the size of my kitchen because I haven't measured it, but to me it's small, but of course I have to work with what I got. And those are some future projects that I have coming, and I can't wait to get those started. So that is the end of this video, guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you have any questions, don't forget to write them down for me, and I will get back to you on those with those answers. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, be kind, and have a great Valentine's Day. Bye.